Hey, oops, sorry. Hey friends, happy Wednesday. Happy Thanksgiving Eve if you celebrate it. And even if you don't, happy Thanksgiving Eve. Happy Wednesday. So, I thought I would just come on and chit chat for a minute because everybody is going to be getting busy and ready for Thanksgiving. So, my kitties are chasing each other. They are full of it today. The weather has changed. It is cold and windy today. But anyways, I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving from our house to yours, and to all the Michigan people out here, or anybody in this winter storm path. I hope that y'all stay safe and sound and warm and all the stuff, because we live into Simba has the zoomies. I have never seen him have the zoomies. He is just spinning his wheels, running back and forth. Yesterday when I ended the vlog, we got a warning, and we are under a winter warning, just like a lot of Michigan people are. And we are in the snow belt, so we're not going to be like up north. My aunt and uncle live up in Munising by Marquette, and that area is like blizzard warnings, and you know, anywhere from 4 inches to 22 plus inches. And down here, that's kind of what they're saying. For us is not that high, but they're saying that some areas, of course, are going to be getting more than others. We are right on the edge of the snow belt, so they say we could get, by Friday morning, we could get up to 8 inches of snow, or as little as 4 inches of snow. But it's the winds that they're concerned with, because that is coming across the lake. The lake shore, there already had wind gusts of 50 plus. Ours so far, I hope it doesn't go any higher, has been in the low 20s. You can tell you can hear it when it gusts and everything. But it's been snowing on and off, not a lot. The ground isn't completely covered, but they say really it will hit everybody. Well, it will hit us between 3 and 5. They said the snow would stop about 9 p.m. So, and then Saturday, well, and then they said Good Friday, the majority of it would be melted away. Must be it's going to get warm enough to do that. And then Saturday we're supposed to get a statewide snow, and we could get an additional 3 to 5 inches of snow. So, but yeah, and it should be done by Sunday. Sunday afternoon should be good travel for everybody, they said, which is good, because our kids hopefully are coming down, because I'm not for sure if our son will get called in or not. Just depends on if it's a mandatory, everybody has to come in. But anyways, so this morning I got up and I did do the treadmill. This cold weather has hit the arthritic spots, and I really wasn't going to. And Jerry did his, and I just told him, I says, I think all I can do is 10 minutes. And I got on the treadmill. Of course, he always tells me, you know, anything's better than nothing. And so I got on the treadmill, and I put something on the TV. He came in, he sat down out there, and he was talking, and we were watching, and before you know it, it was 15 minutes. And I told him that I was only going to do, I can't remember how much I did. I'll have to look. I think I might have done 27 minutes. Or 17, one of the two. It doesn't matter. It was more than 15. Shoot, Miss Laney, this is awful. it wasn't 30, so it probably was 17 because, oh my Lanta. Anyways, I did the treadmill. Thanksgiving Day, we're not going no place that I know of, and found out my sister, they are having, if everybody comes, and that doesn't include us in the count, 23 to 25 people, and that's just a lot of people. That's a lot of people. So we'll play it by ear to see what the snow looks like, whether we want to attempt to go up and visit. I've already talked to her, and you know, we'll go see her sometime this weekend if we can't get out to see her. I said even if I have to call and like FaceTime video chat with her. So but it's just weird how you start to prepare. Anyways, my friend Shar and I, we start to prepare for when they say high winds and everything. You know, you put a lot of water. Hey, it's the cats. You put water in different containers setting out just in case you do lose power. You know, you've got all your flashlights and stuff like that. You tend to do stuff in the morning before the winds really start to wrap its ugly head up, like some laundry and stuff like that. We do have a generator. Jerry said that we haven't used it, but I know we've used it. But he has it hooked to a switch that all he has to do is flip the switch, and it will come on. So, but hopefully we don't need it. I mean, really, today is the worst of it, I think, and because they said the winds will start subsiding by Thanksgiving. So, but anyways, I did knit on Jerry's socks I got out of that Christmas club, and he's really liking it. I'm really liking it. I'm just up to the heel part of the first sock, so I'm going to go out there and put my feet up and knit on that for a while. I did finish our daughter's chunky blanket that you saw. If you hopped on yesterday's vlog, you saw me working on it. And yeah, all this is thick enough yarn that you do a slip stitch for the first one, and then you do you pull the yarn through to make chains for however long you need it. This is for the gal, I'm sorry, I can't think right now because the cats have got me all discombobulated. You're just pulling through loops. So when you get your chain so long, then you put the yarn so it goes from either left to right or right to left, depends if you're right-handed or left-handed. And you're just pulling up that back loop, and you're just pulling up the loop. I find when I grab it, I pull it up with my thumb, and I pull it up enough that it's about 1.5 inches for me. And then you just go all the way to the end and then go back and forth like this. And it's just pulling through loops. If you look up on Pinterest or on YouTube or even Facebook, hand knitting, finger knitting, there's a lot of tutorials out there, people showing you how to do it and how to start the chain. But I'm going to tell you, for me, it's a giant rabbit hole. It's like Jerry said, you know, he said this craft is going to be very expensive for you. And he said, because when you make a quilt, that can take you up to a month to completely finish it. And yes, it's expensive when you buy the fabric and everything, but you have a month. He says, now you can make one of these blankets, and I got it on sale, so this blanket would have been $35. Right? 5 times, no, it would have been 5 times 8, so $45 to make. and not on sale is like $65. And I made this blanket in 2 days. And some ladies, I mean, this is their income. They do make stuff like this and then they sell it. It ended up being 43 inches wide by 63 inches long. And it's all ready to be wrapped. Mr. Jerry has not grabbed it to wrap it, so I thought I would show you what it's all folded up. So, but I mean, it's really squishy. And I used leftover white to tie a bow around it. It's folded in thirds. But yeah. But it's a nice one. So I do have some variegated pinks. I need to just go hand knit a couple of square blankets type for the cats because they really love it. So I did buy extra yarn to make him and I one, and I had showed him the pattern when we went up to buy the yarn, and I said, you pick out the color that you want. And he saw the pattern and he's like, oh yeah, I really like this. Now this is how much he really was paying attention to what I said to him, because last night and this morning I showed him the pattern and he went, oh. I said, you don't like it? Well, no, he said, it's if it's something you want. Now see, I could sit there and go, I'm going to do it anyways, because he never sits under these. These blankets are usually, I'm the one who is cold and I'm the one. But I sat there and so I've been looking and you know, there's only 2 colors, and then he's given me his opinion on, well, you know, I like it when the stripes aren't so thick, and I like this, I like that. And I'm like, and I said to him, I said, you know, I asked you if I would have realized that you were not thrilled about that, we would have thrown in a 3rd color, and then I could do like a color block, you know, with so many rows of 3 different colors with the white, so there'd be 4 colors. Well, I get this one done. He says to me, I really, really like that one. Now, when I first started it, he wasn't for sure. And I just immediately liked it. And when I got it done, he goes, I really like that one. He goes, that one is really nice. I said, well, I could do our one just like this in the 2 colors. He goes, yeah, he says, I really would like it in that color. And I'm thinking, the man who never uses these blankets is telling me that he would rather it be in stripes. So I'm going to do it in stripes. And then when it's on sale again, because the sale ends on Thanksgiving, when it's on sale again, I think I might just get, they have a pretty peacock blue up there. They also had a dusty rose. I might do something like that, just get it all one color, and then I might do a pattern to it. So yeah, we'll see. But I understand what he's saying. You know, I spent, you know, the first time $135 for 2 blankets that took me, you know, 2 days. And then I spent another $100 because it was on sale for 2 more blankets, and this blanket here took me 2 days. But y'all, it is just it's so relaxing for me. It's that repetitiveness. It's that same that you go back and forth, and you know, if this is something I continue to do, then I'm going to have to sell something. But anyways, I do want to do ours so I can wash it and see how it reacts and stuff. But you know, for the 3rd one, this one actually came out halfway decent, more straighter on the edges and top and bottom, you know, but the more you do something, the better it gets. So anyways, that will go to our daughter, and we still have orders coming in for Christmas today. There's another one coming in on Monday, and I got Jerry all set. I took off from his list that he gave the kids because he had 2 or 3 high price stuff like $89, 60 some dollars. So I took off from that list and I ordered him a couple stuff, and then I ordered him a couple other stuff. So, and then there was a big tool thing that he wanted, and we did this before, and instead of him telling me this is what I want, here's the specs, you want to order it, I tell him to order it. When it gets here, we wrap it. Last time he wrapped it because it's heavy enough that he wrapped it. It goes under the tree, and that doesn't bother the man at all. So we got, our daughter is done, our son is done, our daughter's husband and our son's wife, they are done, and our granddaughter Layla is all done. So the only 2 that are left are our grandsons. So gotta come up with something. We do have one thing for Riker, and we'll get him a couple other things. And our 18-year-old grandson will end up probably getting money and a gift card. So, because if I ask him what he wants for Christmas, he just seems to forget, and he doesn't get back to us. And our son said he would ask, but you know, gift cards work just well too. So, but anyways, so then our Christmas beside my mom is pretty much done. So yay. What's not yay is seeing the bill and what you spent, and you transfer money over to cover it and all that stuff. But we know this time of year is going to be up a little bit. Well, even more so since I made a lot for them, you know. So, but yeah. But anyways, my friends, I hope that you have a blessed Thanksgiving, and hopefully you just remember that it's just one day, and if you're on that weight loss journey like I am, do your best, and hopefully the next day you get right back up. And if you've thrown that towel in the trash, go buy yourself a new towel when you're ready to start up again. I'll be here. I got a ways to go. We are going to weigh in on Thanksgiving morning, so I will do a short vlog Thanksgiving Day on the weigh-in, and just a small chat, nothing very long, because everybody's going to be busy, and if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. So, but until we can meet up again, thanks for stopping by, my friends, and enjoy your family if you get to go. And hard to believe that it's Thanksgiving already, and that, you know, Christmas is right around the corner. So see you soon, friends.